Drip. Ooh, boo, you the new wave. Pussy juice like juicy fruit. I'm thirsty for your Kool-Aid. MIA, Ocean Drive. Baby girl, let's do day. Hit you with them roses on your birthday. That's the bouquet. Ooh, boo. This a two-way, Orlando ballin' with the Magic, think I'm playing 2K. Sharper than the razor, got me looking like a new blade. Foot Locker release that you a cutie, get the new J's. Ooh, ooh, we on that Douce. Sliding in that kitty, give me top like it's a toupee. Ooh.
This podcast is intended for information or entertainment purposes only. The views and opinions expressed by the host and the guests are their own and do not necessarily express the podcast creators. The information provided should not be considered as professional advice. Listeners are encouraged to seek professional advice and do their own research. The podcast creators are not responsible for any actions taken based on the content discussed in these episodes.
What's going on? You already know this. Your boy John Watson, Pink Cookie Podcast. We're here for another one. I got my man Benny Boy Rude coming through. See how this goes.
What up, fam, dog?
What's going on, my guy? How you doing today?
I'm cool. And it's Friday, man. You can always be happy that it's Friday.
Definitely made it to another one.
Yes, we did. How everybody doing?
I'm doing pretty well. Before we start, I always like to bring it up with some good news. So tell me some good news. What's going on in your life right now, Playboy?
Right now, man, I've been having a lot of celebrities around my a lot of celebrities on my songs. I've been doing videos with them, and I've been building relationships with them. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's really important.
Definitely gonna get into that. So if anybody does not know, if you're just tuning in, we're with my guy, Benny Boy Rude. Now, in your words, you know, everybody has their definition of their opinions, but you tell me in your words, who is Benny Boy Rude?
Okay, Benny Boy Rude is a hard working artist that started from literally knowing the game at zero. I got robbed. I got, a lot of people took advantage of me. So I was one of those type of artists to where I'm at now, like, was just hard work, dedication. I just didn't stop. I stayed consistent. So I'm a young artist that stayed consistent and don't give up pretty much, man. I try to stay consistent. It's bumps and bruises, but I always just keep going. And I'm the CEO of my label, so it's just really just me. It ain't nobody else. So I push myself every day to go.
So give me more information about the Benny Boys. Is that a label? What are the Benny Boys? Is that a crew? Is that a label? Give me more information about that.
Absolutely. So Benny Boys was a group. Shout out to my cousin. That was my blood cousin out of Tallahassee, Florida. He was an artist as well. And then you had me, which was Benny Boy Rude. What a lot of people don't know, I'm happy that I was going to announce this first on the show. If y'all kind of look at my name, I changed my name. It's called Big Rude now. I don't even go by that no more. I changed my name for a lot of reasons, and we can get into that. But I wanted to announce that to you. Benny Boys now is kind of, I'll call it a legendary thing. Cuzzo kind of retired, if that makes sense. So he gave everything to me. He wanted me to just kind of, he passed the baton. You know what I mean, if that makes sense.
From this point on, you are Big Rude, not Benny Boy Rude.
Correct.
Okay,
correct.
So
yep.
we got that announcement right here. Yeah, I mean, he's the artist formerly known as.
Yes.
There we go. Okay. So from you taking it forward, like you said, I definitely want to get into that because I went down your catalog. You've worked with a bunch of artists on the celebrity level. Just to name a few, I'm going to name a few, but I want you to continue, who you remember. I've seen Fuego Bass. I've seen Cheese from the Coke Boys.
Yes.
Did I see something with Jadakiss?
Yes.
And you said this year you got a new single coming out with Diddy, correct?
No. It's
I'm just Jason. No.
Look, I'm trying to make sure I be careful because I know this
He
is
said, no.
No Diddy.
Nah, no, but continue on Jadakiss, and you got many more. Name some more that you've worked with.
Yes, Pastor Choi. Shout out to Pastor Choi, legendary out in Georgia, DPG. Shout out to J Hood, to OBG, Lil C's from Junior Mafia. Shout out to him. Shout out to Love Boat Luciani from BSF. Also, that's Benny the Butcher's blood cousin. Shout out to Rich Boy, you know what I mean, that did the song Throw Some D's on It, all the way from Mobile, Alabama.
So you've been
Shout out to
working.
Blood. Oh yeah, shout out to Blood Raw from Miami, Florida. He actually is y'all know he was part of USPD with Young Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? Him and Young G, he had a big contract with Young Jeezy or whatever. He was huge in the game or whatever. So I got something with Blood Raw. Shout out to Blood Raw from Florida. 420 Stunner from Orlando. He's going crazy right now in that area over there. Shout out to 420 Stunner. And am I missing somebody?
Well, let me say this. Just from what you name, if you missed anybody, that's only more showing more to your accomplishment and what you've done. So shout out to you. Hats off to you for that. That list alone is amazing. So I definitely want you to make sure you give your credit, you give yourself credit for that. And I want the people up here to be able to give you that credit because that's amazing work right there. That track list of features alone is crazy. So why don't we have a features album, a EP? I mean, you got all that great material. Why not put it and consolidate it into one project?
Let's just say this. I was in a group before, as I said, when it was a Benny Boys group, and it was a 50-50 split decision. Tally was a CEO, and I was a CEO. So it was some things that he wanted to address to the world. He would address with me private before we address to the world, and we would have to contemplate on decisions. And that's another thing when you're in a group. It ain't just your decision, it's someone else's decision. So he wasn't really feeling it doing it right at the moment. He wanted to wait a kind of a time, and it turned out to where he don't even want to do music at all. So now that, you actually said that, it's funny. Now I got creative control of all of it. Now I can actually do what I want to do, which I wanted to do anyway from the beginning. But,
that was going to be my next question. You transferring from a group member to being a solo artist. What is the first, one of the biggest things you think that you've gained, switching over to a new position?
I'm going to say definitely creative control 100%. When you're in a group, a lot of people don't realize, like, it's not like, let me say real people that, like when you're in a real group and you actually really believe in each other, like it's not about you. It's a 50-50 decision. What I mean by that is it could be a part on the beat that I could send to Tally and he'd be like, yo, bro, I'm not feeling that. And he could send something to me and he'd be like, yo, bro, I'm not feeling that. And we can both like have disagreements, or he might be feeling it and I might not. And we still got to come to some type of agreement to where we both are kind of complimenting listening to each other at the same time. And there was some songs where I wasn't comfortable on getting on, and I got on it, and later on I liked it. Vice versa, songs he ain't really like, he got on that he ain't really like, and later on he liked. And there was decisions like who's getting on the hook, who's doing the verse, like, and there used to be a lot of controversy on that. Who's standing it off first? Who's going first? Like, so and a lot of people were me.
But you've been able to sit in that captain seat. I'm sorry, I'm going to cut you off. What you been able to sit in that captain seat right now? What are some of the decisions you're planning on making first?
I'm gonna be honest. I definitely want to get the celebrity catalog more out there because a lot of people don't know I have these many celebrity features. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real. Like, I mean, you search my name, of course, you'll see it, but it's like, like as far as people that don't follow me, they don't know. They have no idea. You know what I'm saying? So
that's one thing I kind of figure. I figure it was kind of interesting, especially with somebody like you, to be completely honest, that has a catalog that stretches that far. Is I never really understood sometimes with an artist where I feel like they have that jewel in their pocket. To me, you never get tired. There's no way to stop promoting it and pushing it out there because exactly what you said. If everybody doesn't know about it, you haven't done enough. You know what I mean? And even when everybody knows about the song, you can still do more. But the fact is, I feel like you have some great jewels under your belt as far as your features and the footwork that you put in. And I really feel like if you was able to rebrand it, put it out there the right way, repackage it, I think you would definitely benefit off of that.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot it out already. I already did it. I move fast on my feet. It's called Extended Fam. That's the new me, Dolo, by myself, with no one, got nothing to do with another artist. It's just me by myself, and it's Extended Fam. And where it comes from is I have extended family. I think everybody has extended family, and it's very relatable. You know what I'm saying? So, that's where that come from. Just like Tally, he's from Florida. I'm from Springfield, Mass. That's extended family right there. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like, like I said, it's so relatable, and that's what I'm running with. Cause I had to come up with something quick. Cause you know what I mean? I'm an artist that constantly drop frequently. So, they want to know what's going on. Benny Boys, everybody used to Benny Boys. Everybody used to Benny. So, it's a big change for me this year too with that change. You know what I mean? So
that's one thing I could definitely say about you too. I feel like everything in life is a balance. And one thing I could definitely say about you, you are constantly putting out content. whether it's music, videos, snippets, you're doing your podcast, you're doing your tour runs. Do you feel like putting out so much content is helping or hurting? Sometimes I think, especially coming up as an independent artist, you don't give the artist enough time to be able to digest what's going on. You move on to the next. Some people do it too quickly. I'm not saying that you do it, but do you feel like that's something that you do purposely, or it works for you, or doesn't? To be able to put out content constantly.
That's a great question. It depends on the artist, and I say this all the time. What I mean by it depends on the artist. You have to have literally enough catalog to do certain things to drop frequently back to back like that. You know what I mean? Some people drop their catalog, and then after they drop the catalog, they got to go back in the studio and re-record again and start all the way from the beginning. Don't ever give nobody your all. You know what I mean? If you could drop a few, do it. So to answer your question, for me, I'm one of them type of people. If I'm dropping a whole bunch of music, I still got a whole bunch unreleased that I haven't released yet that I'm just trying to get off. So I record a lot. So when I drop a lot, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, dang, this dude just constantly dropping. But in reality, it's like, old to y'all, old to me, new to y'all, because I've been had all this catalog holding up, because we're in a day and age now where everybody's dropping music, everybody's putting out music, everybody's rapping. And for people like me, I'm salute to me, I just hit my 20K mark on following. So I'm monetized now. And now they force you to post every day because they want you to put content out. They want you to get paid. That's the only way you get paid off the rails. That's how you get paid off of your certain stuff like that. So they want you to make a post almost every day. That's super hard because now you're